So, hello everyone. I just wanted to take a moment to address two things specifically, but some things in general. So, Sunday, someone sent me the Face Punch Studios career page that references masturbation twice on their career page, and I retweeted that, and it's interesting in seeing the comments there. And then today, Paul Graham, who is giving it reminds me of Jeff Atwood's recent, you have these very privileged dudes who want to give their Sermon on the Mount from top of privileged mountain, and they say things that just floor the average person. We're just like mouth agape, like you actually crafted that tweet and decided to send on that. And this is the issue. Tech is beyond time for tech to grow the fuck up. You have been in your toddler stage for way too long. It is time for individuals in tech to understand that with every anything that grows, that develops, changes. And so when you see a child who's learning to walk, you don't expect them. There's a level of expectation you have for them. And so that was this industry several years ago. People still weren't sure about what was going on, how to make things happen. It was very insulated, very specific group of people who understood even then that they could be producers or tech. And I guess it made sense, even though I know that that's not really true, because they pushed people out who were already doing the work. So that's not even true. You can't even say that tech has always been about white male bro culture, because that's not what it was all about. You can't even say it's been frat culture, because that's not what it was all about. When it was in the government and when it was a part of university systems, these were very they were very much so macho bullshit, sexual harassment stuff was going on, but it wasn't what we're seeing now. What we're seeing now is very adolescent behavior. I'm not even gonna say adolescent. We're talking middle school behavior. We're talking kids who are just realizing that their body parts are growing, and they may have hair under their arms, and they have to use deodorant for the first time. And this is what I'm seeing. It would be funny if it was not harmful, and that's just really interesting. So you have these individuals who want to say things are jokes. And I can tell you, I am a very, I used to think anything could be a joke. I used to say it all the time. I used to think anything, if framed properly, could be funny. I've learned better. I've found myself around people who I wasn't around before, and I realized that some of the things that I found funny harms other people. So, as an adult, I say, do I want to continue to say anything is up for grabs when it comes to funny? Or do I want to say, I don't want to be a part of causing harm to other people, so I'm going to rethink this funny thing. And I may even still think it's funny, but I might not. I'm not gonna. This is the beginning. I might even think it's funny, still funny, but I won't. I won't tell that joke. I won't laugh. But what happens is, though, once you start having conversations with other people about their lived experience, it's no longer funny to you. You no longer see the humor in things that you used to see the humor in, because you recognize that you didn't have their perspective, their lived experience. And once you have more information, Once you know better, you should be able to do better. That's what adults do. And this is what I don't see happening in tech. It's just like everybody wants to still be the, the little person who's doing fart jokes. So to mention masturbation on a career site, on the career page of a site, and to have these individuals with thousands of followers have these positions that don't impact them at all, really. They really don't. The positions they're challenging don't even impact them because they're of the privilege. And to say that, oh, well, if we do this, then it'll get worse. And what's happening is, for the first time, the people who've been harmed have a voice to tell you you've been harmed. We have never felt safe enough to say, don't do that. That's been harmed. So you've taken it as we were okay with it. Well, we haven't been okay with it. It's never been okay. We just didn't have the power to say, stop the fuck doing that. And now we have. So, Face Punch Studios, joke, whatever, not funny. Especially in the climate of how women and other marginalized people are treated in gaming, not good. And also when I think about bias in